Hello everyone, welcome to Code with Laya. Today we are going to discuss the topic 2D arrays. Okay, so in the last class we have seen what is meant by 1D array. Okay, that complete 1D array can be represented as a single row, right? So we have an advanced array that's called as 2D array. Okay, this 2D array is also called as array of arrays. That means one array will be consisting another array also. Okay, what is the definition? It can be organized as matrices which can be represented as rows and columns. How are matrices being represented like this, right? For example, I have 2 rows, 2 columns. So, this is how you represent it. For example, this is my complete array. Okay. So, I will insert my first element as A of 0 and 0. My second element as A of 0 and 1. Okay. So, my third element will be A of 1, 0 and next element will be A of 1 and this one. So, how many elements are there here? 4 elements, right? So, A of 0, again 0 and 0. This is my first element. A of 0 and 1 is second element. Next, A of 1, 0 is third element. A of 1, 1 is fourth element. Right. So, this is 0, 0. This is 0, 1. This is 1, 0. 1, 1. Okay. This is how elements are being arranged in 2D arrays. Okay. I will show you how to declare 2D arrays. So, what is the syntax for 2D arrays? First, you have to write the data type, array name, just like the 1D arrays representation. Okay. And you will write rows and columns, number of rows and number of columns. Okay. So, for example, my data type is I want to store integers, their variables. My array name is some numbers. I have 2 rows, that means 2 rows and 3 columns, for example. Okay. So, now how I will be storing elements? Okay. So, how I will represent them? 2 rows, 3 columns. 0, 1, 0, 1, 2. Since array index starts from 0 to n minus 1, you have to start here. This is outer one. Okay. This is my first row. I have to keep inserting or I have to keep reading elements with the reference of rows. Okay. So, since rows are 2, my index starts from 0 to n minus 1. That is 1. Okay. Since my columns are 3, I have to start from index 0 to n minus 1. 0, 1, n minus 1 is 2. Okay. Say for example, I have written few elements over here. Some 16, 12, 9, 92, 54, 32. Okay. So, suppose I have asked you to tell me what is the element present in number of 1, 1. Row 1, column 1. What is there here? 54. Okay. So, suppose I have asked you to print an element, numbers 0, 2. So, it is 0th row and second column. 0th row, second column. That is 9. So, similar to 1D arrays, representation or declaration of 2D arrays is easy. You can easily access with the help of indexes. Okay. Suppose I have asked you to initialize elements in my 2D array. So, this is my int, numbers is an array name and 2 rows, 3 columns, no? So, what you do is first write it like this. Now, I want 2 rows, right? Row 1, row 2. Column 1, column 2, column 3. Okay? You will write it like this, no? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The same way you will write it here also. In the first row, what elements are there? In the first row, what elements are there? 10, 11, 12, right? So you will take a simple. So you will take the first row and write elements. After that, put a comma and write the second row elements 13, 14, and 15. Okay? This is how you initialize elements into 2D arrays. Okay? My array name is F1. Okay? So, I need 4 rows and 5 columns. Okay? So, how do I declare that? Equals to, first I need 4 rows data. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, after completion of 4 rows and 5 columns, you will put this and close it. Okay, now I will insert elements. You have 4 rows and 5 columns. So, how do you represent them? You will take a matrix. This is just imaginary representation. You can't see directly like this. Only if you can follow them. This is just an imaginary representation. Okay. So how many rows are there? 4 rows. So my index starts from 0 to n minus 1. That is 0, 1, 2, 3. Here it stops. And after this, how many columns do I have? I have 5 columns. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fine. So now I want to insert elements. What is 0th element? It's 11. Again 12, 14, 19, 1. Again 21, 26, 25, 30 and 20. Again 34, 92, 52, 1, 2, 3, 9, 6, 5, 1. These are my array elements. In case if I asked you to print A of 1, 4. What is going to be printed? A of 1 is first row, 4 is 4th column. So what is there here? 20 will be printed. Okay. So it is very easy to access the elements in the 2D array also. Because we have rows and columns, we know the indexes. In case if you know the indexes, you can easily access them. Okay. So there are many methods for initialization of 2D arrays. I'll be explaining a few of them. So first one is, say for example, I've asked you to declare 2 rows and 2 columns. And I've just given you 1, 2. Okay. I've given an array with 2 rows and 2 columns. But here during initialization, you have given only 1 row. This will be considered as row 1. So, 1, 2, right? 0, 1. 1, 2 will be stored here. Here it will be filled with zeros, which are called as garbage values. Next, say for example, you have declared an array with A of some AR of 3 and 1. That means you should have 3 rows and 1 column like this, right? But you have given a single 0 during initialization. That means all these will be filled with garbage values. Okay. I hope you understood how to initialize.